Welcome to DIY Die Cutting by 2peasindabucket.com. I'm Nicole McGuirk, and this week we are going to be working on welding script fonts using your Silhouette die cutting machine. The first thing you're going to want to do is make sure you have downloaded the latest software from silhouettemachine.com. Underneath the support tab, you'll want to click on the link that says download latest software. If you are using a version less than the 5.01, you won't be able to weld your fonts as easily as I'm showing here. It just takes quite a few more steps. So if you want to do it quick and easy like this, make sure you have downloaded the 5.01 version. The first thing you're going to want to do is open up your RoboMaster software program, and then under File, click New, and then you're going to pick your document size. Once you've done that, click OK. Here you can see the document settings box where you can choose the document size and then click OK. Now that we have a new document open, it's time to add our text. And to do this, over on the left-hand side of your screen is a box called Text, and it'll open up this text settings box. And this is where you can type your text and pick your font and all those kinds of things. I am going to click the drop-down box on the right-hand side there under Font, and it will bring up all the fonts I have on my computer. And I'm just choosing a script font called Windy Medium. Then in that long white box at the bottom of the text settings thing, I'm going to type my text, and I typed Sweet Dreams. And then I'm just going to drop that in, click OK, and then drop that into my document. I wanted to rotate my text because I'm using it for a title, and if I leave it horizontally, there's not going to be enough room on the cutting mat to cut it. So I just clicked on the corner to the little round arrow. It turned it into a rounded arrow, and then I tipped it up on its side. And once it's on its side, you can click one of the corners and drag it to make it larger. So that's what I've done here. Now I want to make sure that my text is a specific size for my layout, about 10 inches long total. So I'm going to go up at the top of my screen and click Edit and then Grid Settings, and then I'm going to click the box that says Show Grid and then OK. Each one of those little squares equals about a ½ inch, so I know that if I count up and there's 20 squares, that's about 10 inches long. Once you have your text sized for your project, you're ready to weld. And you can see in these words that there are still individual lines for each of the letters. You can see that they're still inside there, and if you would cut it now, it will cut those lines. So the welding feature is to take all those out so that it will just cut as one whole word and not individual letters. So up on your toolbar, there's that little green square with the green circle, and that is your weld button. And you're going to want to make sure that your text is highlighted with that blue bounding box around it, and you'll click that, and after a couple seconds it will weld the words together. And you can see here that all those little lines for each individual letter have been taken out. And once your text is welded together, you're going to be ready to cut. So you'll go up to your toolbar and choose the Craft Robo. And then you're going to want to choose your media type to cut. And I almost always choose the Index 90 and use the pink cutting tip. I just find that it works better because I usually use thicker papers and cardstocks to cut out my fonts and die cuts. And then you'll just follow the prompts to cut out your title. And that's what it looks like when it's finished. Thanks for watching.